Play of the game.
I got it?
I've
I got
got you
the
in my
game!
sights. I love the smell of pulsing.
Is this it? Is this the one that will kill TF2? Is this the chosen one? Has Blizzard got Valve by the throat finally after that lackluster attempt to step into the MOBA scene? Is this where Blizzard got it? Is it over? Oh, is this it? Is TF2 gonna die? Is the... No. No. TF2's not gonna die. At least I don't think it will. But what will kill TF2 is if Valve doesn't get their crap in gear, if they don't get their butt in gear and start updating this game, because it's starting to get dated. So, yes, this is my final verdict on the Overwatch v TF2 comparison. Yes, my third video ever made, quite controversial. Probably won't be. So as we know, they're two very different games. Now, this video was really hard for me to make, and that was due to a little video made by Array7. Now, I like Array7, I like his content, but this video he made, which pretty much criticized and tore apart Overwatch for what I see as unfair reasons and unfair criticisms, I felt like I needed to rewrite the script to this video. And that was just because I realized some of the TF2 community seems to be very emotionally charged, and that's understandable. This is a game we've been with for a while now, right? And some of us are bored of it, like me, and we want to move on. And others are not done with it. Some of them have just found this game and are ready to go on. So I really hope Overwatch's release scares Valve into finally fixing things like bugs, which I'll show you a bug right now. Here you go. Needs me to be the best medic I can.
Who stopped pushing the cart?
I heard bullets hit him. And then he fell like that. Okay, so that was just a little bug, but there are big bugs in this game, just some annoyances, some aesthetically unpleasing things, and it seems that the more and more items we get and the more complicated TF2 gets as a game, the more these bugs become prominent. And, you know, the game's aging. It's graphically aging, and I thought that wouldn't happen. Back when I started playing, I was like, you know what, this game's already pretty old, and it looks better than some of the Call of Duties coming out. So let's actually look at the release date of TF2. I do want to talk about some things between Overwatch and TF2 gameplay wise, but let's look at this release date for TF2, October 9th, 2007. We're coming up on 10 years, guys. That's great. That's amazing that a game lived that long. That's not WoW, you know, which is by Blizzard. And Blizzard, you've probably seen this, and it's obvious that Blizzard want to make games that will last. And they've seen how long TF2 has lasted, and that's probably why they are aiming at a game similar to TF2, because it has that longevity potential. So I hope Valve, as I said before, fixes things, because we all know that competitive is a mess. Now here's the thing though, I want to talk about just gameplay differences. As you saw right there, Mercy is probably the closest class to a TF2 class in Overwatch. She's very close to Medic. If Medic was a little more fun, and even Ray7 said she's the only class he respects, which was probably for some humorous reasons, but I kind of see where he's coming from. I really do think she's Medic if Medic was fun. She has a glide ability, as you saw earlier, that lets me just glide between allies that need help. And while some games have tried resurrection abilities and haven't had them work out all too well, hers actually works. For some reason, it works in this game. And they just, kudos to Blizzard for that, because most of the games I've seen that have a healer character with resurrection, it just doesn't work out super well, and the ability is almost useless. But she charges it fast enough that it's very useful. Another thing is you can switch basically between giving someone the crits Krieg, which is actually not nearly as, I guess, devastating, but it's fun and higher damage output. But you can also switch between the damage and the healing. And that's just something that I like. I like how all of the characters really can do what they need to. Now, on the terms of this game becoming an esport, well, I just want you to have a gander at this little game. I don't know how many of you know it. Cool. No, yeah, Hunter's a good class. It's fair and balanced, and he just was better than me. Now back to the sleek and very cool Overwatch. So, Overwatch is a very different game from Hearthstone, and it's a game that actually takes skill and isn't an RNG simulator. Not that Hearthstone doesn't take some skill, it's just significantly less. But yet, that's an esport. That's a big esport. Blizzard, they know how to promote something, and that's pretty evident. Even Heroes of the Storm has an esports scene. But why does Hearthstone? It's safe to say that this game will have the support it needs. Now, some people want to play this game for fun, and I think that's a very important part of a game's longevity, is that people don't always have to take it so seriously. That way the game is approachable, and Overwatch is very approachable. It's fun no matter what, and here's actually a funny little clip of me and my friends just goofing around.
Oh my god. There's gonna be like a tracer that walks around this wall and gets exploded.
Alright, let's hide, come on.
You run.
We're gonna stay down here.
See what happens.
It's gonna suck when a McCree just like flashbangs them all.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Here they come.
Oh, one of mine got destroyed.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god, that sucks so bad. That's almost like the one trying to take my Game Boy.
As you can hear, one of my friends was actually just kind of pretending to be the character Genji, and that's something that, as I think about it, sticks out to me more. People love these characters. The Overwatch characters are extremely likable, extremely lovable, and Jesse Cox on the Co-optional podcast explains why he always knew this game would be successful because of these characters, and it's pretty funny. But I'll let you go watch that. Now, TF2 will always have its place, but it's safe to say that I think competitively, Overwatch is going to be the thing with support. But I feel as though Valve really doesn't care if TF2 becomes an esport or not. They may just give up, because they have two esports that are a lot more popular than TF2, and for them it may seem like filling a niche, and that's just stress that a company that is running a storefront and two esports doesn't really need. I think it's part of the reason why they don't really develop games anymore. They upkeep games. You know what? I'd say thank Overwatch for existing, because without it, without the healthy competition, half of these updates we're getting for TF2 probably wouldn't exist if someone wasn't there to kick Valve in the pants and go, hey, we're moving in on your market, what are you going to do about it? If that wasn't there, Valve would probably be going, I don't know, in the next TF2, it's going to be a community update. New community update. That's probably what it's going to be. And that's where I think TF2 is going. I think TF2 is going to be the casual game, and Overwatch is the one that's going to be an esport, regardless of which one's actually more competitive. And Blizzard, thanks for making such a good game, because it's fun. I enjoy it. And the characters are just... They're a riot. They're great.